Hello, I'm going to be going over my team build today, what the strategy is, how it's different, and so stick around to the very end because that's when I'm going to go through the strategy and how it works. It's important for you to understand how it all works, and it's important for you to know that you're not alone, okay? This really is a pre-build. Okay, you can get a downline before you ever pay a dime. And we work in teams of 5, and time is of the essence with this. You do need to opt in and reply back. The only way you can get locked in and get on the list to be placed in a team of 5 is to opt in and then validate your email and reply back to it with your name, a good email address, and that you acknowledge that you know that GDI accepts either PayPal or credit card for the $10 payment. It's only $10 a month still. It's a 7-day free trial. You can be building this and running with this and already have a downline begun before you even make the first payment. Now, that's not a guarantee, okay? Because I'm going to go into this and show you this. Now, GDI, it's still great. You can get to this from carol.ws. That's my domain name. You pick a domain. You get a professional email address, website, web hosting, okay? But if you struggle to recruit online, this was made for you. If you've struggled to ever earn any kind of income online, this was made for you. Alrighty? So I'm very excited about this. Like I said, the only way to get on the list so that you can get included in a team of 5 is to opt in right here and claim your spot by replying back to the email of whoever sent you to the page. Okay, go back to, if you're looking and you just happen to find me on online and you're reading this maybe later on, a few weeks later after I set this video up, maybe you found this from somebody else showing it to you. Go back to their capture page. Go back to the person that sent this to you and reply back to them that you're ready and let them get you added to their list, okay? I'm helping everyone. I'm not in a team of 5. I am blanketing everyone that's on my team. Yes, you need to be on my team to be part of this team build, to be part of this pre-build, okay? You'd have to either get another GDI account, or if you're unhappy with where you are now, you could always cancel and join one of the teams with me, okay? So let's get into how this works and why this is different. I've been in teams before, okay, team builds of where they've had 3 people per team working together, or just a huge amount of people on a rotator, and it takes 6 months just before you get your spot. The problem with that is most people give up before you even get to the 6 months, okay? That's not what this is, okay? So when you reply back to the email, and also look for a welcome email when you do join GDI, but I'm getting ahead of myself, okay? So let's say you reply back, you go back to you've opted in, you validated your email, you reply back to the email, your name, your email, and that you realize that's GDI takes credit card and PayPal, and you're ready to join as soon as you get the link. You have 24 hours once you get the link to join, or you get passed over and it moves on to the next one. This is not a lazy team build. This is not do whatever. Okay, you need to be focused with this team build, and you need to send 200 hits daily. Okay, and we'll be going over that if you need help. Not help sending the hits, help showing you how to do it. You're going to need it anywhere from probably a half hour to an hour a day just sending hits. You don't have to get opt-ins, you don't have to be successful, but you do have to send hits. Traffic exchanges and safe lists are free. If you don't have a lot of time to do this, then chances are you're going to maybe want to upgrade in a couple traffic exchanges. My suggestion is to sign up from anywhere from 3 to 5 traffic exchanges and send them out, and 2 to 4 safe lists and send out. Okay, that is my suggestion to do. Now, let's say you've replied back, you're included in a team of 5. Now, you can be anywheres in this team of 5. Okay, we have Greg, Stan, you, Sue, and Ann. So you replied back. Greg replied back first. Stan did next. Then you did. See why time is of the essence with this? And then Ann did. Lastly. Okay. So say the next person on my team that is for the link that is in their spot, I get their link and I give it to Greg. And Greg signs up. Now remember, you have 24 hours to sign up. If you don't sign up, you get passed over and you go on to the next one. Is it possible that somebody can get 2 signups? Yeah, but you're going to be put to the side until I can build up and get 4 more people and add you to your own team of 5. Okay. So, anyways, okay. So, uh, let's say the person. So, anyways, Greg gets the link first to join. So he joins below somebody that's already in my downline. Okay. Okay. So Greg signs up with them, and then I get Greg's link, and then I give it to Stan, and Stan joins with Greg. And then I get Stan's link and I send it to you, and you join Stan. Do you see? It starts growing it deep, not wide. All other team builds I've been in grow wide. And by the time you get your 3 wide, 5 wide, whatever it is, everybody's given up because nobody has any downline. Okay. And then when you get your link, you send it to me and I give it to Sue. I send it to Sue. And then Sue signs up below you. And then after Sue sends me her link, then I send it to Ann. Okay. So now all 5 of you are linked. 4 people below him. Stan has 3. You have 2. Sue has 1. Ann doesn't have anybody in her downline when she joins. So you may think that's the short stick, but this is what's different. This is another thing that's different with this, is you're all going to get capture pages. We all work on you. It's simple share code using LeadsLeap and an email series, okay? You do need to be upgraded in LeadsLeap. If you're already a pro member, that's fine. No need to re-sign up again. If you're not a pro member, okay, talk to the person. Maybe one of the 5 can help you set up your capture page. If not, I can do it for you. Just go with the person that helps set up your capture page and email series and upgrade your LeadsLeap with them, okay? One of the 5 in here would be preferable. All right. And so it's very simple to follow. I have easy setup instructions to do this. All right. You set up your capture page. The email series, you don't have to touch anything in the email series because people are replying back to you with their name, their email, and that they acknowledge on what the payment that GDI takes, the PayPal or credit card. They're replying that. And so then when you do that, you get their name, you write it, their name and their emails down. Okay, you keep track of this. Okay, now if that intimidates you, you're 5, I will help you guys with that. All right, I will do that with you until you get comfortable with it. But I think for the most part, most of you are going to be okay doing this on your own. And if I need to log in and set up your capture page and your email series really quickly for you, I will do that. Okay, so now what happens next? You're all linked. 4 of you have a downline already begun. You haven't paid a dime yet. Remember, they've all just joined. Ann just joined. Now, the 5 of you are going to get Ann's capture page. And when you have a capture page, you're going to have a special link so that when Ann checks her stats, she can see who's sending how many hits. Okay? So we're going to keep track. You're all going to hold each other accountable. You're a team of 5. Your success is linked to each other. Yes, you're in each other's downline, but Greg, Stan, you, and Sue all want Ann to be successful. All right? And then you all want each other to be successful. So you're going to advertise Ann until she gets 5 people. So again now, let's say this is a pre-team, not joined in GDI yet. Okay, you guys are all in GDI. Bob gets the first link. Okay, Bob joins Ann's link. Then Jan joins with Bob. Then Paul joins Jan. Mandy joins Paul. Gail joins Mandy. What just happened? We went 10 deep total. Okay, but now Ann has 5. Sue's downline increased. Your downline increased. Okay, now what happens is next that comes up, we don't go to the top to Greg, we go to Sue next. And then you all advertise Sue's capture page. Okay, well, I show you how to do a link in Leadsleep so that you can track how many hits are being sent. That's why it's critical to send 200 hits a day. If you do 200 hits a day times 7, that's 1,400 hits a week. If you send 1,400 hits in like 2 or 3 days, just let your team know. That's how you have to do it, because maybe you're working and that's the only time you can do that. All right. So then now we go to Sue. Sue's next. So you see, Sue's already got Ann plus her downline. So now she's going to have a second one. So now you go down to Sue, and this is the second pre-team that was built. These are just examples. Okay. So you get Sue's link and you give it to Debbie. And then Debbie joins. And then Mike joins Debbie. And then Larry joins Mike. George joins Larry. Okay. And now Sue has her second downline. And then you also have your amount is growing too. Now it's your turn. And so your 5, the first one will join you. Okay. Now you would have 5 different ones. And the first one would join you. And then the second one would join, let's just say they're the same names. This Jan would join Bob, Paul would join Jan, Mandy would join Paul, Gail would join Mandy. All right, so you've got your second downline all the way back up to Greg. And then he would have his second downline and it would grow. And then what happens? You go back down to Ann and start this all over again. Meanwhile, all you have teams of 5 that are growing their own like this. And then I'm on the outside with a couple other big leaders in my downline that are sending traffic. And then we will help fill in spots like if this gets slow, maybe they have some slow traffic or it's a slow period and I get 5 set up. I can send it to the next person that they're working on. And then you guys can go and start promoting another person. Okay, so this is the gist of the strategy. This is nothing like you've ever seen. Okay, so go to carol.ws and ASAP get your reply back and get set